Welcome back, and we are on Ascent. So we're just picking the agents at the moment. So it's looking like Jet, Cypher, and I wanted to say Hanzo then, but he's not Hanzo. Sova, Omen on the attacking side, while we have Killjoy and Reyna defending. Although it's subject to change because we still got 20 seconds.
Select your agent.
So we have Sova, Killjoy, Astra, Jet and Phoenix defending first, with Jet, Cypher, Reyna, Omen and Sova attacking.
Here. Here.
So far it's looking like the attackers are prodding A site with a push from the B link, and they're going to
Down A.
catwalk to A, but with the first death on Cypher, while he was carrying the spike, it's gonna make the push more problematic, and with the Astra and the Phoenix there
One enemy remaining.
closing in on 2 of the kills, and then Astra again on the 4th kill. That was a nice return by the Reyna, but I think at this point it's just going to be a consolation prize with a 1v4. Not impossible for an ace, but unlikely. So with everyone closing in on her, it was just a matter of time before the Reyna died. So it's 1-0 to the defenders. It was a very well played by Jet and Astra there. And a nice chiming with by the Phoenix to get the first round. Second round looks like a pretty basic eco round, and they're just trying to overrun the B site, but it's proving unfruitful, with Killjoy was actually getting a 3k very quickly, and then and then Astra and Jet finishing the round off with a kill each. So that was a really good round, especially by the Jet Killjoy with the 3k there. Now was a very impressive round. To be overrun like that and still get 3k before being traded out was actually.
Here. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
So we got the spike heading towards outside of B. We got the Killjoy poking for information, but didn't really see much. So now she's falling back. Spike still outside B, so they're looking like they're trying to make some space in mid. But with two defenders on catwalk, that was a quick kill from both Jet and Phoenix there on catwalk, with Astra chiming in for the third kill. Finally, Reyna makes it a little more competitive, but Phoenix takes out Omen, and it's just Reyna left in a 1v4. But Reyna does well to take the first one out, but
30
with
seconds left.
the defenders all crowding around, making sure she's done. Oh, that's a great third kill. Oh, almost a fourth there, but sadly Phoenix managed to get his third kill of the round. So it's a 3-0, very strong start for the defense.
Need a drop.
Here.
Heading to the above.
We seem to have a nice balance of kills for the defense there. Everyone chiming in. So we've got a catwalk push for attack, and then we have the Cypher and the Omen pushing for main. Cypher using his camera to scout out for that owl drone. That was a good first kill from Astra. Been expected. And the second. Yep, and a nice return by the Reyna. But with Phoenix and Sova finishing off the round. So it was rather expected with that round, because all the enemy team, all the attacking team had was upgraded pistols and probably a little bit of light armor maybe, but I can't remember now.
Need a drop.
But yeah, so both rounds, both teams have got a full buy now. So this is the real test where we shall see how competitive the attackers can make it. So the attackers are starting outside B. So far bringing the spike to B main. That's a very good
Our spike carrier is killed.
molly there from the Phoenix.
B. Placing swarm
And
grenade.
a good kill from Killjoy. And they even managed to drop the spike at B main.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
So that was a very good swarm grenade, just to make sure that the attackers don't overrun and steamroll the defense there. So that's a good kill from the Sova, but very well traded by the Jet.
Here.
There's a very well placed gravity well by the Astra, but very little out of it. But a good kill from the Jets,
3.
and a nice third kill from the attacking Jet. But 13 seconds to go, 1v2.
10 seconds
It's
left.
looking like She really needed something there, but the Killjoy finishes the round off. So, yeah, as we can see, the defense has a pretty good, decent amount of kill to death ratio, whereas the attacking, it seems very lackluster, certainly with 3 of them still at 0.5, but with the initiators at 5 and 3 apiece.
Get out of my way!
So the rest of the team really does need to step up a bit now. A great double kill from the Astra there, but soon traded out by the Sova. Let's see what the attackers can do with that. Oh, the Sova's. Oh, that was a nice kill with the Sova ult onto the Cypher, and now the attackers are looking very lost and not really sure what to do with themselves at the moment with a 2v4. It's unlikely that they can do anything now that they're both half health now. With one guarding short, one guarding heaven, and
Last player standing.
2 guarding mid to cut off rotations. Now it's a 1v4. The Omen just has nothing.
30 seconds left.
I'm surprised he will even get this, and no, he doesn't. Yeah, because the Killjoy has the weapon advantage with the Phantom. So, with all said and done, a very clean start with the defense, and
Right here.
still 2 people yet to kill, yet to frag. So they still need to step up a lot to make this game even
Scanning ahead.
somewhat competitive. So they're looking like they're doing a mid push. That's a good alarm bot, just to let the defense know. Oh, that was a good head to take off early into the round, because the Killjoy has been doing a lot of damage, but the Jet manages to trade, keep it competitive in the 4v4 post plant, and the Cypher manages to even take out the Phoenix. That's a good tag on the
I know exactly where you are.
onto Nero there.
One enemy remaining.
Stop that.
And Astra's been doing a lot of work to get these round wins, but 1v3 is a tall ask. So would have been nice to get an exit frag at least, just to make it a bit more expensive, but sadly couldn't even do that. So now it's 1 to the attack and 6 to defense. Although with a great start from defense, their economy has been pretty decent, and they're managing to buy with very little issues. So, and still a decent amount of economy on Phoenix, so even if they lose this round, you'd still be able to provide for at least 2 as well as himself for next round, even if they do lose this round. But that was a nice pick. It was a shame though, because he was caught with his pants down. So that was a very good mid take, and they just seem to steamroll. They seem to have a good rhythm now, and the Killjoy is looking like she's going to have to save, but she's been found out, so chances are the rest of it. That was a nice first kill. Although, yeah, as expected, she was just gonna save the operator and go for it frags. And that's a nice second kill, making it nice and expensive. So ideally, the rest of the team needs to just
Camera taken out.
not push, but to keep their economy going. But they did well there. They managed to pincer and make it really hard for the Killjoy to save the operator. So it's a 6-2 now.
I've got enough time to go into the astral form. Target out.
Hi, thank you for the follow. So we're at 6-2 now. The attackers seem to be having a bit more of a rhythm now. They know what they're kind of dealing with. So, with any luck, they should be using this momentum to keep it going. And the Sova even gets the defending Sova. So that's a really good find, nice and early, without actually having to even touch a site yet. So, but that was a good first 2 kills in response, with the third coming in by the Jet. 4v2. Gonna be hard to do anything with this. Now it's a 4v1. Gets flashed and just gets overrun by the Phoenix, Flash, and the Jet skewing the line of sight. So to make it even more awkward. So now, but yeah, you can definitely tell by the scoreboard who the more dominant players are at the moment. The whole team, in fact, are just playing really well. And even the player at the bottom of the scoreboard is probably only that low because they're just finding the information for the rest of the team. So we've got 3 people outside B. That's a really nice find by the Cypher onto one of the big hitters of the defense. Very good to punish. The Astrid really didn't need to be there. So we've got the Phoenix using his ult just for information,
Spike down mid.
just to see how many people really were there.
30 seconds left.
But
One
yeah,
enemy
1v4 now. It was only a matter of time, and the Cypher was lucky to get that 1 kill there. I think 2 maybe, can't remember now. We need to pay more attention to the details like that. But yeah, there's, judging by the attacking team, there just doesn't seem to be an underlying agent, a player that just is lacking, causing the team to do badly. Not really playing that bad, it's just getting far more outclassed by the defenders at the moment. Although this is a very defender-sided map. So, pre-plant at least anyway. Post-plant it gets a bit
I
more
know exactly where.
in favour. That's a nice find onto the Reyna by Jet. So now it's a 4v3. And and it looks like they're heading towards B. Unfortunately, the shot dart didn't find any damage. And the jet just comes in with the third kill of the round, and the fourth, and Sova finishes off. Could have given the jet a chance to get the ace, but that would have been far more exciting, but I think it'd be a lot better all round if they just finish off and not risk wasting a round away. But this is really a very one-sided game at the moment. As you can tell by the scoreboard, it's 9-2. But the attackers have got a tall order post half-time. And they really need to step up their game for the second half. But they're standing a good chance to make this round somewhat feasible towards their win. Now although it's still a 5v5 post plant, which has been the closest that the attacker team have been so far. But with the Killjoy ult, that was a good find by nice double kill. But unfortunately traded by Phoenix with a double kill. And a triple kill for Phoenix. And then Astra chimes in, and then the Jet finishes the round off, and even gets the defuse. Very close, but the defense has been remarkably way too good. So now the test is now to see if the defense has any juice left. I can imagine the winning team at the moment is definitely in the minds of the defense at the moment, and they just can't be given any more chances of and they need to perfect half to even stand a chance. So this first round is going to be the factor. And that was a nice start with the Jet killing the attacking Jet, but soon traded out by the Phoenix. And Sova chimes in, and now the attack 2v1. It's not looking too good for defense. 2v1 post plant. Although both have been dinked, but the Omen has 3 targets if you count the turret as well, and it was just an impossible task, sadly, for the Omen. So now 11-2. We're looking at a very dominant win here. I think it's just a matter of time.
I'll find them. Stop that.
Defense needs to really
Stop that.
go all out, and that's not a good start for defense when they take out the Reyna. But good trade by the Cypher, but then soon traded back. And now it's just a 4v2 post plant. We're definitely looking at there has to be some serious mistakes, which is unlikely because 4v1, there needed to be some serious mistakes in that round for the defense to even stand a chance. And yeah, we are looking down the barrel of a 13-2 here, which is a shame. But I mean, it's nice to see a team coming out really dominant on one hand, but on the other, it's just so sad to see a team going out and being steamrolled this much. So,
Blocking sight.
ooh, that was a very I've not seen that before. So that was a very good smoke there by the jet to disguise, and then takes out the Sova, just adding the insult to injury. A nice trade by the Reyna, but it's still 2v4 post plant, and then 1v3 now. The likelihoods that it's just going to be just toying with Cypher at this point now. Ooh, but that was a nice kill. But yeah, as expected,
Attackers win.
that was a very dominant game now. Very quick. So yeah, that game was rather
Yeah,
quick.
that was that was once.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it's actually they were actually immortal players, I think.
Mm,
Yeah.
definitely tell
So,
they were.
yeah.
Who were the other
Uh,
team? What sort of
I
ranking
think
with the
I
other team?
think that they were gold or plat, something like that.
Oh wow! So the sort of difference between like gold and plat and like the really top
Crazy,
tier
yeah.
it really is mad.
Crazy. Yeah, yeah. It's mad. Okay, the next match I think it'll be in half an hour.
Okay.
So